Alright, here we go. Welcome. Let me go to YouTube here. Alright, it is up and live. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it's just called, I just have this as House Flipper 2 because I am gonna go back in. So what we want to do is we want to be able to get the bottle. So I did this earlier. I did it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what the beginning of this game looks like for those of you that have never played House Flipper 2. Yeah, whatever. I already did it. That's why it gave me that trophy, which is actually good. Alright. So, when you start off with House Flipper 2, it's not like the original game where you just get to basically go in and start with half the crap you start with in the other game. This place looks like... And you just want to... We want to start by grabbing all the trash first. Alright. That in there. And you want to make sure when you do this, make sure you're sanding over the spots. Like that. And knocking that out. You can do it from in the house or out of the house. I really... that was actually pretty easy. And then once you get to a certain point, ignore the garden tool. Okay. So we're just going to set the plant up, and then we're going to go in. So this is a walkthrough for beginners that I'm doing with these first two parts. These first two houses. And then we'll go in from there. So, like I said, collect all the trash first. This is the first house you start out with, so please, if you're struggling, just watch everything I got going on. I played this game enough times to where I can run walkthroughs on this game for people. I do. So what I'm gonna start adding some more stuff to the list of streams. Because I feel like we're getting to a point where we're kind of like, what game do we do this week, or what game do we do next week? When really, we're just... So I figured, why not do a walkthrough video for the first two? And then, you guys will eventually get to see the stuff that I get to... that I am able and capable of performing miracles with in this game after I get money. I'm trying to get a little bit of extra cash out of this, hoping. Okay, so then we want to take that, and we want to do that. All right. So that means that's done. Awesome. What I like to do is I like to set things up. Could make it look nice. The kitchen's done. Yep, plant there. Can we put the shoes in the cabinet? Yes, we can. I don't know why I never thought of that before. Kind of make it look nice. You want to... So it's going to give you a list of items to sell. So if you see here, it says the lamp. You want to sell the lamp, the two fishes, of course, the most cynical thing you can put in a home. the Live, Laugh, Love sign. You want to sell 2 boxes, a binder, which is, I'll show you where the binder is. Another box, 1 box was already sold, that was in the kitchen. Another vase, a paddle, and another fish. So your one fish is right there. So that one's done. You want to sell that fish, and then you want to come over here, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Alright, I think, did we get everything over here? Yes, besides the stains and the trash. Okay, then we're gonna go beep, 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 which I think that counts as a sale? Yes. That, oh, and this shit, and that box, this is the box you gotta sell. Okay, so, got the paddle. Damn, the Live, Laugh, Love sign is right here. Thank God that thing is going. And we've sold everything, so now all we're gonna do is get all these marks off the wall, make it look all fancy and neat, and then, oh, forgot the one. You're gonna have one on the, you're gonna have a couple on the chair here, and then it's giving you 1 window to clean. So, like I said, I fixed everything. The nice thing about this one is you can center it. I like to make it look neat, and then make sure, and the lamp can go like that, and then it'll tell you with the windows what you need to clean window wise. So really, you're gonna go there, kind of do, and this room right here is done, and now we gotta trash that, and I think it's just the stains in this section. Yes. We're gonna go bristle. We're gonna finish the job so you guys can see what all needs to be sold here. And then we'll do the second house, which is pretty easy. It's mainly unpacking. There's not a lot of cleaning in that one. It's just unpacking. Perfect. Okay, this we want to do. Get these damn stains up first. The guy went out the window. Oop. There we go. Pull the window down. Clean the window here. Right there. Yep, window clean. Now all we're going to do, we are going to, why my guys up on the plant? So I like to put this little basket shrinky-dink thing right underneath the sink. I always take one roll of toilet paper and put it on the roll. Now, I've played this game many times, so I'm able to basically, yep, this room is now finished. So, for those of you that are all happy that, excuse me, that are all happy that you're, so in this room, we just gotta sell things. Yo, Damon, what's up? Thanks for joining. So what you want to do is right here, right here, right here, and what is the oh, the fish. And now we are completely finished the job. So we go out here. Damon, this is House Flipper 2. Very fun game. Oh, it doesn't say it like it does in the first thing. This is House Flipper 2. And all right, thank you, Damon, for for subscribing. I appreciate that. Uh, this is what I call a therapeutic game, meaning you don't have to worry about getting frustrated. You don't have to worry about getting mad. You just basically cruise and make things nice. I will say probably the most difficult house in this game will be the last house that we get to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do so we just did that one, and I'm going to do the second one for you guys too, so you guys know where everything's at, because I know a lot of people, they come onto games and they're like, thanks, dude, I appreciate that. Most people come into this game and they're like, well, I don't know how to do this, or I don't know how to do that. So so the first one is going to start off, so you want to be a house flipper. So you're tasked with basically what looks like, basically it was a raccoon that came into the house with a muddy feet, walked in through the window because the person left the window open. They scratched the wall up, knocked the TV down, and you got to clean that. So then you're going to go to this one, which is you're going to be unpacking boxes for the most part. And now I will explain that when we get here. So we don't touch that. You are gonna have I think you're gonna have a little bit of cleaning to do as far as stain wise, but it's not gonna be as bad as, like, you're not really gonna have a whole lot of. Okay, so I like to fancy it up and kind of, I usually leave the trash can open depending on what I'm gonna be taking out of the house.
Hi, June here. You are my unpacking person, right? Nice to meet you then, Tom's friend. First, I want to apologize for the mess. If I knew Tom would act so
she did just move in, but there's really no reason for this. Okay, so once you get the trash full.
Although, since you are already dealing with my stuff, maybe you could do the cleaning as well? You are a true.
Alright, so yes, I'm already on it.
I can't believe how
and I will show you.
God, this house today. No more living out of boxes. Yay! Thank you so much for everything.
So we are cleaning up the kitchen, and this kitchen is a fucking I mean, sorry, because this is a everybody game with mild language. This game. Where are the? I know there's two pieces of trash, and I'm missing them. I was looking right at them before, I think. What the hell? Okay. Alright, so while we're dealing with that, like I said, I like to make everything neat. Things a pain in the ass. We'll get to those other two pieces of trash. I just gotta remember where they're at. So what we're gonna do here is, this is your personal preference, what you do in this room. Basically, where's a trash can in there? Trash can in there. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna bag it. And then we're gonna sell the sign. So what I like to do is I like to open this door. Because why this is in the freaking house, I don't know. So what I'd usually do is I put it right there. We got that out of the way. And now, because we got this step stool in here, we're gonna put that there. We're going to move the step stool. And we're going to put the step stool right there. And that area is cleared out. It just gives you more room in the kitchen to really, how do I put it? It gives you more room to work in the kitchen. So, I'll open this box. And all you do to really that's a personal preference. So when you come over to the box, most people's first attempt is the R2 button because, like most things, you would think, hey, no. All you do is press X on your controller or whatever you're playing on. Put that there. I usually try to keep the binder pieces together and put that like that, and that's done. Now, this is where so we put that there. I don't even know where this thing goes. So I'm gonna do something different here and put that over here. This thing here goes in the kitchen because there's other jars there. So if you're playing this game and you ever forget where those things go, they're in the kitchen because they're, I guess, cookie jars. Okay, we'll put that there. We got 3 of these weird looking cat statues that kind of go into like a satanic I call it the satanic cat formation of the gods, because the way you put these things is just why there's like so many of them. And believe me, like this. So that's pretty that, and it's not going to be perfect, but I forget to move the chair. Wait until you see some of the stuff where you got to cram crap in. So what I want to do is, before I do any of this, alright, I want to take this out. She's obviously a crafter, so I want to try to like that. Now, basically, 58 to 60. I missed 2 pieces of trash, so where are they at? Is it the boxes that count as trash, if I remember correctly? Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to get all these things out of this box. I like putting the cookbook in the top drawer because that way it can't really be seen and it's stored nice. So now we'll put these here, put these here. Now it's organized. My least favorite part of this is finding out where to put your pots and pans. This is the coffee maker, the espresso maker, if you want to, whatever you want to call it. And then we have a microwave. Yep. Put it there. Which, like I said, I like to center that near the wall a little bit. And then I usually put the cups, is it 2 of them or 3 of them? Right there. 4 of them. I'm sorry. I just saw that go. Alright. Like I said, it's mainly putting stuff away in this area. One piece of trash. Yep. I don't know what I'm missing in this area. Yeah, you can turn the fire on and off. Oh. I forgot about the coffee cups on the table. Yep. So now we're done with the trash. So back here behind these two statues, there's two empty coffee cups. And I always forget about the coffee cups. Grab the other suitcase. And unfortunately, yep. Take item out. I usually like to put one of the candles right here. Put that over the door. You can see what time it is. Should be something that hangs over the bed. Yep, one there. Believe me, I would never. That stupid whale. Books. Yeah. Book there. I don't know why it's not letting me rotate. And now we are organized. And you guys are back. And then I will end this one and get into the next one, so you guys can see that because we'll do 2 houses in a video. So we'll do 2 more in the next one. Except I gotta finish the job first. So. There you go. You guys have the first 2 walkthroughs done. You got you got part 1 done. See, I'm working on learning more on, because I play games so much, I want to go back and really do walkthroughs of the game so you guys can learn and be able to play it and not struggle. Some streamers just go too far in the depth with what you need to do in a game. So I will continue this chat over on the next one.